On February 19th, I went to New York to visit my grandpa, and it was very, 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 very cold. Calling Manhattan, Kansas, the Little Apple is a very, very big understatement. It's more like the micro apple because from flying over New York in the airplane, there is just way, 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 way more city than I thought there was. So as my family and I were walking through the city, I was just completely amazed by how big these buildings actually were. Like when you're driving in a car next to the buildings, like if you're in a taxi or whatever, if you look out the window you cannot see the tops of them because they're just so tall. And subways are by far the most practical way of transportation in New York ever. Like without the subway, the city wouldn't be as efficient as it is. A few of the places in New York that we visited that a lot of people would know about that our family really wanted to check out was the Empire State Building, the Statue of Liberty, and we went to the World Trade Center Museum. One of the major things that really hindered our visit was the weather. It was very cold. It was actually record-breaking lows for February when we went, like ever in New York, and so like the wind was like the wind chill was negative 25 degrees. So to put that in perspective, it's like when the wind hits your face, just imagine a knife getting stuck right in the middle of your face. It was crazy. Any exposed skin was just painful. New York is extremely culturally dense. Like it's not called the melting pot for nothing. There's a bunch of ethnicities and languages spoken in that city, and it's pretty incredible. If I were to recommend anything for someone planning on traveling to New York, go with someone who knows the city, because if you go alone and you don't know what's going on, or if you're with a family group that has never been to New York before, chances are you're gonna have a hard time. The subways are kind of confusing, and it's just hard to navigate everything. In the end, it was a good visit. I got to see my grandpa, which is why we went there, and I got to meet a bunch of family members I haven't seen before. And I got to see New York. And the plane ride back home was pretty awesome. I was jamming out to music the whole time.